Are live.
There we go. Good to be back live.
Yes, sir. It's been a minute, man. The people have been requesting,
Man, you know how much the world done changed literally since we last tapped in, cuz?
I know,
Like,
right? It's been a minute.
the whole world done changed up on us.
Meatball, Meatball got booked.
Damn, it's
Uh,
really been that long. Yeah, Meatball got booked. The
Meek
Meatball,
and Ross coming out with an album.
yeah, they Shaq and Kobe John, Shaq and Dame rap remixed that John. I ain't listen to that, but I know they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight Howard still denying himself. Fucking
That's crazy.
just be you, man. But
It's
uh
it's something, it's something about these basketball players, man. These niggas is having a bad month.
who else? I mean, I know the boy for the Hornets, well, formerly the Hornets, the boy that
It's a
said he the best basketball player of all time.
nigga Kyle Jones. That nigga stupid.
He a weird boy. He first of all he said he the greatest basketball player of all time. And he was playing for Michael Jordan at the time. Like,
Yeah, that nigga
how do
he
you
might be
say
on
that?
drugs.
Yes, he's on drugs. You have to be
Yeah,
on drugs when you say
yeah,
some wild stuff like that.
he be doing them dumbass dancing videos and shit's funny as hell.
Little kid Jones.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. You in the NBA, you doing this dumb shit. Like, you gotta chill. But nah, man, I guess we can start right off with the NBA and the boy Joe Smith, Joe Smithereens.
All
Oh,
right,
you
yeah.
seen that?
No, because you hit me earlier with the Joe Smith John. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what you talking about. Then I didn't even look it up after that. All right, hold on. You talking about old boy Joe, old school Joe Smith, or
Joe Smith, that was the #1 pick years ago.
what about him? Y'all
Oh
got
man, you didn't see?
because I ain't seen nothing. I told you I've been down and out.
Hold
I've
on,
been
man.
down
I
and
might, I
out.
might gotta, I might gotta, I might gotta play it for the audience, man. I might gotta pull it. I might gotta pull him up.
When you said Joe Smith, I'm like, I'm thinking this some new slang I ain't hip to.
Nah, bro. This is I gotta pull him up on the big screen. I can't even do on a laptop. I gotta do it on the big screen.
Okay, I see it. She got OnlyFans.
Hold
That's
on.
why.
About to get it popping. Hold
That's a
on.
bad joint, Joe Smith.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me pull him up. Present. Share screen. Yeah, we about to get it popping. Hold on. We about to get it popping. Ex NBA player freaks out. Yeah, that's the one right there.
This is crazy.
Yes, sir. You see it?
Yeah, I see that joint. Wow. Wowzers.
Finding out you got an
Full
OnlyFans
screen.
out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could even talk to me before you did it. That's please.
Word it back.
Wait, no. Calm, but you're not gonna say me or that's up. It's not up.
Recording me, what the you doing?
Listen, it's not up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. So why should I have to my choice, my body, my choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me.
I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book.
In the video posted on TikTok, former NBA big man Joe Smith gets really ticked when he discovers his wife has an OnlyFans.
You knew who the I was when you met me.
Before,
yeah,
met, yeah, I
and
knew
I
that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but
not,
unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off.
This video was uploaded of Keisha Chavis showing the tense interaction. More in a moment.
Come on, Keisha, that it don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What
You
disrespect?
couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had
So,
to find out on the fly.
all right then, but now, okay.
No,
So wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. You feel me?
That's sad, man. For real. That's a sad film because, all right, for one, you doing it, right? So
Right.
you drawing. Then she recording her telling him.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazier. Like,
That's what made it crazy.
he could have recorded her own. Like, he could have went crazy. You know
That
what
was
I mean?
cool. That
Like,
was cool for the OnlyFans though.
I know.
Yeah.
I like she doing that, so you adding extra salt into the wound. Like you already told cuz, oh man, this is what I'm doing to you. And then and then as you telling them this is what I'm doing to you, you recording it live. All I can say, man, I don't think it is. I hope that's one of those fake Jones, like the
No, it's
cheese.
not a skit, bro.
No, I know it's not a skit. There's so many
It's not a skit.
down. That's a bad.
I was hoping so much it was a skit, bro. Like I
Skit, man. He. The pain is in him. Like you can hear it.
You can hear it, man. And you know what's crazy? She used to be a porn star back in the day, allegedly, from what I read.
And I dig what he's saying. He tried to turn her to a housewife. 98% of the time, you can't do that. He was hoping this would have been one of them times that he could.
And now the money blowing out.
And she jumped right into some wild stuff, but didn't even like he said, we live in the same house. Cause why you ain't coming up to me like, yo, woo, 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 so he can either say no, get out my face, whatever. Like she did it, and then he just found out about it. Like,
Hey,
wow, this really was going on.
And you know what was killing me though, man? It was dudes out here. It was dudes out there, right? That was saying, "Oh nah, she not in the wrong." Damn, this shit dropped. Hold on. It was dudes out there saying that, "Oh, she not in the wrong." The dudes, not chicks. They like, yeah, she not in the wrong. His money drying up. He blew through 61 M's. He a goofy. Da da da. I'm like, bro, he's still getting $500,000 NBA pension.
He's making, the money he making. First of all, can't nobody comment on anybody else's pockets because we don't know what he do. You know what I mean? I know the money dried up. I know he not getting it like he was in 95 because this ain't 95.
Right.
That's why she got with him because he probably was blowing half of it on try to keep her, keeping her happy. But
Zion Williamson.
Pretty much. I mean, well, Steve Smith, Joe Smith is one of the precursors. I guess one of the 90s precursors, because this is an age-old thing. This has been going on forever. You know what I mean? But in the 90s, that's when cats really first started getting the bag. So he was, like you said, he was the number one pick. So he got the nice little signing bonus back then. I don't know how much it was. Probably like 2.4 or 3.7. Nothing crazy, nothing astronomical like it is now.
Right.
The number one pick. And I think Joe Smith, I know he played more than a decade.
Yeah, he played like 15 years, man.
Yeah, he played a long time.
$1 million.
Yeah, he had the.
That's not including endorsements and other deals. That's just
anything else. Yeah, anything else, real estate, money into whatever, beer oil, anything he could have invested his money in. So I don't want to count his pockets, but it's a sad John if all that money is dried up, and it's even a sadder John that instead of his wife communicating with him, she gets clowning him on the internet, which is what happens here. So this is a sad John, man.
It really was just like a promotion John for our OnlyFans. That's what made it even worse because now it's like the nasty mind is like, damn, I want to see. That's the video, the amount of views that this got on like social media. First of all, people didn't even know who Joe Smith was. I'm a basketball head, so I know who Joe Smith is.
That's why I was confused when you hit me up. You said Joe Smith. I'm like, I know he ain't talking about Joe Smith from Maryland. Like,
Yeah,
you must be talking about some other stuff. It didn't slip my mind. No, you talking about, like you said, former #1 pick, Joe Smith, the original Kwame Brown.
right.
Like,
He had a couple good seasons. We ain't gonna give him Kwame Brown.
he ain't as bad as Kwame, but
He's not as bad as Kwame.
I ain't gonna tell you in his career, he wasn't no guy, though.
He wasn't no
I
guy
don't
at
think
all.
he ever averaged. Let me see if he ever averaged 10 real fast.
He made one All-Star appearance from what I seen.
He had an All-Star.
One,
What?
yeah.
What year was the fuck?
I think that was I think it said 94 or 90.
He averaged 10 for his career. Okay, go ahead, Joe Smith. He averaged 10 for his career. So that means I said I don't think he ever averaged 10 because averaged 10 for his career.
Nah, he played with Bron at a point.
You said what?
He played with Bron at a point too.
I definitely know he played with us. He played with AI.
Yeah, he played with AI, yeah.
When he his second year, he averaged 18.
Yeah.
Maybe that was that All-Star year. I knew he got drafted by the Warriors.
I think he played with C Webb in the beginning.
Yeah, that was that young team.
Yeah.
That's when they was getting nasty on cats. But yo, that's wild. That's bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's a bad job, man. These NBA niggas, man, they be going. These niggas with money be going outside. Listen, that's what I tell. I'd rather be a regular nigga.
Wow, brother. I'd rather give me them 88 M's. They be putting that up when they be like, you rather have Ori career, whatever Ori made plus 6. What do you got? 7 rings, or you rather have Harden career with whatever money he made and no rings. I'd rather have James Harden career than Robert.
James Harden career. Yeah.
Plus,
Robert Horry not making the Hall of Fame either.
he never should be considered. People that say that is just trying to slob on some old school standard. Like, why would Robert Horry ever make the Hall of Fame and he never made an All-Star game? He never made an All-NBA team. He never made anything except he made clutch shots. That's it.
Yeah, he made clutch.
Calvin Murphy. Got what Calvin Murphy doing.
Clutch and defense, that don't get you in the Hall of Fame.
Fuck out of here. Hell no.
Well, so you know that was like the biggest topic I seen on social media all throughout the day. Another joint that I seen that I did want to discuss was it's two different things actually, and we didn't really get a chance to talk about it because I don't know if you listened to it, but it was the Drake situation with his album. Did you listen to his album?
Yeah, I listen to it anytime like a big album come out. I listen to it from start to finish because otherwise, like, all right. So I was texting my homie like the day before when the what was the single the John that
8 a.m. in Charlotte.
Yeah, 8 a.m. in Charlotte, John. I couldn't from 6 a.m. in Toronto, 8 a.m. in Charlotte, 3 p.m. in Toronto, whatever the fuck. Everything is a time in the city. But yeah, so the Charlotte John came out. I'm like, everybody slobbing on this John. I said, this John is light. It's really crazy to me. So I was confused, and I hit my homie up. I said, yo, your boys. I said, your boys washed, man. Yeah. And he like, oh, that John is hitting woo woo woo. All right. Let me wait till the next morning. Let me listen to the album. The album start. It's all right, cool, woo, woo. And then Cole hop on there, and Cole get all the energy. So as soon as Cole hop on, I'm like, damn, this be his best John since Take Care. One song later, everything is a snooze fest.
Yeah.
The only song that hit after that, honestly, unfortunately, I must admit, is the John with Sexy Red and SZA. And
I know that John with Sexy Red turn. I ain't going to cat.
I skipped that at the time. As soon as I heard her voice, I said skip. So everything else I heard was trash. But coming back, that John's all right. But yeah, Drake is washed, man. He's really
washed, man. We gotta just be honest with it, man. Like, you know, people they want to keep trying to keep the narrative like he's still the best. I'm like, nah, he's really not. Like,
he's never been there.
Yeah, he see the thing. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say this right. He was never better than Kendrick or Cole lyrically, but he could keep up with them.
He put out hit. Yeah, he kept up. He can still hit.
He can still spit, but that 8 a.m. in Charlotte was the best rap song on that joint.
On the album.
You hear it, and it's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, it was cool, but it was like a 6.
My main thing with him is I'm in my mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
He's older than me. He still rapped like this back in 2012.
Right.
Meaning like he's still rapping about strippers breaking his heart. He's still rapping about I slime you out like cuz
You know he's not sliming nobody out.
you're a grown man at this point. You got a whole kid. You pushing 40. You gotta change your lyrics up. Like you can still like Nas is still hot because he raps age appropriate.
It's age appropriate, man.
Hov is hot because he raps age appropriate. Kendrick age appropriate. You know, whoever you can go down a list of the greats because Drake is one of the greats. So you got
one of the greats, man. But Drake's still rapping like he's rapping for like white teenage kids. He's not even rapping because I don't even know no black teenagers. Like I want to hear the new Drake. I don't hear that. Like I don't. They want to hear the new Dirt. They don't want to hear. They want to hear the new.
Dirt into.
You know, or they want to hear the Rollo. They want the Rollo Rodriguez, or they don't want to hear the new Drake.
Nah.
So Drake is really rapping for like white kids right now. He's not rapping for no, and that's kind of where I want to take it to this lane because when I hear Drake now, I'm like, this nigga really a culture vulture.
He is a culture vulture. I've been saying that for years. He's a culture vulture.
I've been saying it for years too, but when I'm looking at his target demographic,
he's a culture vulture. Yes, he's a marketing genius who knows how to sell to the people that's going to buy the albums.
Right.
For a long time now, he hasn't pushed the culture, or he hasn't really been involved with the culture. He's just been involved with hit radio records, songs you play in the club here and there. Like even Salute to Boy, he passed MJ. I'm one away from Michael. Nigga beat it. He wound up beating Michael now, but don't have any sustainability for the most part. For the most part, they came and they went. He ain't got no. I want to rock with you. Like they not standing the test of time.
No, they not, bro.
His wasn't number one. Yeah, his classic joints wasn't number one. The joints that was number one, I think his first number one was like, with Rihanna. Work. That's a classic, but that's Rihanna's song.
Two joints with Rihanna that was number one. He got the work joint, and he got the other joint.
And they both Rihanna songs, I believe.
Yeah,
like on them, but I believe they're both Rihanna songs. And then the other joint he had with Big Frida, like Embrace That.
The other joint that he did that was the number one. When he had who he had in that video? Was that Antonio Brown? He had in that video, wasn't it? Was that Antonio Brown? He had in that video.
What John? I ain't
the John when he was in Florida, man. When he was
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about? It was
I always kind of when I start looking up, I'm trying to visualize it, and I believe because this was during the AB Wild time. This is when he first started. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I believe
he was still with the Steelers though. I think this was on More Life or this was on Views or no, this was on Scorpion actually. This was
I was about to say that wasn't on either. God's plan. Yeah, he ain't really started going crazy with them joints till like all his best joints. Fucking Take Care, like the Views
was another great one that he had. Nothing Was the Same was another good one.
That was a good joint, but like he wasn't selling to the. He was big. He wasn't who he is.
He was huge, pause. But he wasn't like he was still selling to white kids, right? But now I feel like after he dropped that, I feel like, and I'm about to tell you which album I feel like. Yeah, my fucking phone died. I feel like when he dropped the oh no, it didn't. Shit, this what happened.
That was horrible. I will never let anybody say Scorpion was not horrible.
So like when he dropped the More Like John, that's when he tried to steal like the global sound. Like he tried to be like this global, you know what I mean? But
that's it. More Life started. That started, like you said, that's when he tried to steal the global sound. Scorpion.
It didn't work. Remember, it didn't work. it didn't work because niggas was like, this nigga tweaking. So then that's when he came back with the Scorpion joint. It was like, okay, I'm gonna try to give you. I'm gonna give you black, but I'm gonna give you pop, and I'm gonna give you enough so that like the white masses can love it. Which they did. They ate it up actually.
Jones, dog.
And then when he dropped the Certified Lover Boy, I knew it was really over at that point.
It's so funny.
Even though he had songs on it, I'm not gonna sit back like
he always got songs here and there because he's a legendary artist. So when we're critiquing Drake at this point, it might be coming from a level of hate because of I always was like, you know, who you got? You got Jordan, you got LeBron. I always had Kendrick. Kendrick been my guy since not Section 80. What's the joint before Section 80? Whatever the joint before Section 80 was. Overly Dedicated. So ever since Overly Dedicated, Kendrick been my man. I was like, yo, this boy, I like it. The griminess is relatable. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, so you get the camps, like everybody, like, oh man, I'm fucking with Kendrick, I'm fucking with Drake, I'm fucking with Cole. At that point back then, you still had cats like I'm fucking with Wiz, I'm fucking with Wale, Sean, Meek was in there.
Meek was in there, bro.
Yeah, Meek was in there. They was there, and then it started spreading out. Wale got left in the dust. Sean was dating little girls or teenage Disney stars or whatever. He got left.
Right.
Things started happening. Cats started getting left, and then eventually it became these three. Like,
just them
three. The big three. Like we started the league. That's one of the hardest line. Like, shout out to Ice Cube. That line was hard as hell. But so at that point, it's like, all right, who I'm fucking with? I'm fucking with Cole. I'm fucking with Kendrick. I'm fucking with Drake. And because Drake was the biggest, poppier guy, he would get the most blowback. Pause. So he's a legendary artist. I would never
like you can't take that away from me, but
legend. He's an icon. He killed Meek head to head.
Yeah, he killed me.
He got killed by Push head to head.
Got destroyed by Push.
Right, you know what I mean? But he was going at it. He went at Common when Common was old.
Common and stayed scheming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he definitely he got Common out of here. And Common is one of the most underrated rappers ever.
Nah, he is ever, bro. Like Common is one of those guys that's like, he got some great classic albums too.
Classic joint, yeah. Common the type of boy he walk in the door like, yo, Common at the door, let him in. As soon as he walk in, like, yo, rap, and he'll just start rapping for like an hour straight, nonstop.
Like, and you can actually enjoy like
shit, that's how he be. Some cats like that. But yeah, Drake, man, he's washed. He's old.
Yeah, he washed, man. And you know, I seen a joint, man. This was funny, but Vlad was like, Drake is arguably like the most famous Jewish person, which is crazy him saying this, but I mean, arguably he is.
Man, he Jewish.
Khaled is like the most famous Palestinian person, and neither of them have said anything about what's going on.
Because they only claim it when it's cool.
They only claim it when it's cool. Because when they around us, they don't claim that shit. And when they around when they around like our culture, they don't claim. But when they get around they people, like that motherfucker Drake had a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, he's
Khaled, I'm pretty sure he'd be fasting during Ramadan. And you know what I'm saying?
I promise. Yeah, they're really ethnic, but they don't, like you said, when they're around the black culture, hip hop culture, whatever you want to call it, however you want to present it, rather. They wipe all of that out.
Yeah,
like it's way different. Like you said, yeah, Drake is Jewish.
Yeah,
he's a Jewish man.
Yeah,
he is. He can do what he has to do, but
that's when it become like, damn, because that's where we can transition into like. And I talked about it last time we went on here, but it'd be good to talk to you about this because I don't know if you've seen the Hebrew Israelites in Chicago. They was just they had a scuffle with the Palestinians in Chicago. They had a scuffle, and I'm sitting back. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was laughing, but I'm like, why are y'all rumbling them? Like, stay out of their bit. Like, this don't have nothing to do with niggas. Like, to be honest, but
I'm on your side, and because I was just looking at this today. I saw Mark Lamont Hill, great mind.
Mark Lamont Hill. that motherfucker be going too hard for the
I
Palestinians.
know he does, but that's because, and this is no disrespect. This is how I see it anyway. A lot of people, Tone Trump, Mark Lamont Hill, people whose lives has
like
been
Tone Trump.
changed by Islam, they are going hard for the Palestinians.
But Mark, the difference between Mark and Tone is that Mark is going hard on some social Marxist bullshit. He's not going hard on the Islam shit. Tone Trump is going hard on the Islam.
Yeah, he going straight on Islam.
I can understand that a little better because that's how I was really supposed to be. Mark is on some like bullshit. I'm just being honest, but
I agree, and that's why I say, just to go back to it, like he posted John Umar, like you said, what the fuck is y'all? You know what I mean? What is so? Cass was all in his comments like, "Oh man, you can chew gum and walk at the same time." That's not the point. You don't understand the point. First of all, your heart should reach out to anybody life who's affected by this. You know, kids, women. I mean, grown men. It don't matter the age, but it's a horrible, horrible, horrible situation.
right.
But the fact of the matter is, things go on. I'm not even going to keep it on some just black stuff. You know, like, yeah, you talk about the Sudan, things are going on there. Things go on everywhere in the world all the time. It depends on what they like to focus on as the national media to pull your heartstrings. Because they don't even focus on the national media. You haven't even really heard of the conflict within the past week, to me, on the national news like that.
Yeah.
When it first started, it was everywhere. That's all you heard. That's
My
all
brother's still getting killed right now.
Yeah, but the coverage slacked off. Why would the coverage slack off? The conflict is still going on.
Right.
Agendas. So, like Umar, like you said, what we got to do? When we got some shit we got to deal with. Take care of home.
We got issues going on in Black America right now.
Right now, and it's going to continue to go on as long as you keep looking elsewhere instead of looking what's right in front of you. Handle your business at home.
They about to give Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan $100 billion, $100 billion package.
That's unfathomable. Fucking insane. But no, it seriously is though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
they wouldn't even give Black Americans $1 billion.
No.
Imagine if they said we're gonna give $1 billion to invest in Black Americans. That should have, like, you know how niggas is. That should have flipped. Like, come on, man. That would flip. That $1 billion would flip into $50 billion. I guarantee.
Just think of the bad press, so to speak, that would come about it. Everything that we be talking. Oh, should we really do this? Why are we doing this? Yada yada yada. When, like you said, they sending out unfathomable types of money to other countries,
right?
Because of fake allyship, because of fake political ties, to make yourself look better. And we're sending out money that we don't even have. When I say we, I mean America. America don't even have the money to send the shit out.
And hey, that's why I be going at these damn devils, because they'll say something about if Black people trying to get some paper for anything, right? Or Black people trying to get some economic empowerment, but they won't even make a movement or a noise effect in regards to money being sent elsewhere or money being sent to the border. They won't make they'll be like, oh yeah, that's just business as usual. Oh, but you can't give these American citizens money, because if you give them money, they start making all types of excuses and shit. That's why I'll be on their ass, because it's like, wait a minute. I understand that you might not think that we're American citizens, and this go back to what I always say. Shout out to the flag. Shout out to the flag. But that's why I always say what I say when I say this, man. Black Americans are more American than damn near any group of people in this country. Technically, we're more American than Italians, more American than Jews, more American than Irish, more American than Germans, more American than Polish. Them the 5 white predominant groups outside of WASP, which is like a quote unquote pure white person, but you don't even have to bring them up where we live at. So
we can say we're more American than them just for the simple fact that Black people as a culture believe in the American dream more than anyone else, because they stay with it. They believe that all you have to do is work hard and you'll be a success. All you have to do is do the right thing and everything will work out for you. as you said, none of those other demographics, they fake believe it, but they don't. That's why they do what they do. That's why they have their mob money. They take their mob money, they put it into their communities. You got fucking Joey Merlino here in South Philly, got his YouTube page under his podcast, and you got,
That's that.
you know what I mean? I mean, whatever. Shout out to all of them, but
Everybody eat.
Everybody eat. But they know that, look, fuck it, we gotta do what we gotta do. By hook or by crook.
Right.
That's the real American dream.
Right.
Do what you have to do and succeed. But us as a people, we've been indoctrinated that pray, do the right thing.
Right.
Keep trying. Just keep praying. Just keep trying. It's going to work out. And if it don't work out here, it's going to work out in the afterlife. That's not how these motherfuckers think.
That's not how nobody think. Yeah, bro. That's why I be like, man, this shit is getting out of hand. So that's why I'm on the tip now. That's how I be on the types of that I be on. But it's just crazy though. Like we're seeing all of this stuff happen in like real time, and like the reactions from people is like, you got people that's pro-Democrat. That's right now they're pro-war. The Democrats are now pro-war. Black too. The Democrats are now pro-war because they feel like they have to defend Israel. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is like it's like an episode of South Park. So I mean, we're gonna keep watching Planet Shit by Air, but it's just crazy because I don't get this shit, man.
But no, you're truth, because that's why I said black people are more American than anybody else, because black people believe in the two-party system more than anyone else. More than anyone else, you either have to be Democrat or you have to be Republican. And black people, for the most part, are going to be going to be Democrat because whatever, John F. Kennedy. That's pretty much where it started. So ever since Kennedy, everybody's Democrat. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody does, no matter if Biden on some bullshit, no matter if Obama on some bullshit, no matter what any other Republicans say, instead of just saying, man, you know what? Both of y'all parties ain't shit. Really earn our vote. Really do something to help us out. Just genuinely do something. Nah, I'm just gonna fuck with the Democrats just cause.
Well, that's what Beans was trying to come in. Niggas was trying to ridicule Beans for saying he support RFK.
I mean, that's what niggas do. That's what niggas do. I'm not necessarily supporting one of them Kennedys, the 5th or the 7th myself, but
they was trying to ridicule my man Beans, and I'm like, look, he felt as though RFK had the best policies that was for black food, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put up a poll on Twitter. I said, RFK, Biden, Trump, or vote for yourself. Now, Biden has no policies for black people. Trump has no policies for black people, but you got some black people online that like Trump for his immigration policies because they fed up with the border shit. I don't know if you've been seeing what's going on in Chicago.
But niggas, the thing about, to me personally, I think niggas like Trump just because he's different.
The personality, yeah.
That's all. I think
they don't want to admit it, man.
Most niggas ain't paying attention to know what's going on. I understand that's a real thing.
Well, it is. It is some people that's really paying attention to that immigration stuff at the border.
The vast majority of niggas that cap for Trump, they cap for Trump because
they gave
us money during the COVID, which was that's what he was supposed to do, and because he just talk his shit.
So, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We gotta. It's a delegation out there right now, right? So I'm asking these folks. Like, these are not like the normal quote unquote folks. These people are a little more politically inclined, if you will, right? They all like my little algorithm, whatever, on social media. I got a strong. I'm like Black Twitter is like algorithms, and then it's like sub algorithms, if you will. So in the sub algorithm, I call it Dusty Nigga Twitter. But in Dusty Nigga Twitter, in this little sub algorithm, I put up a poll. I said, Biden, Trump, RFK, or vote for yourself. Now, 35% of the people said vote for yourself. I'm with that. I vote for myself, write my name on the ballot. You feel me? Yeah. Now, another 35% said vote for Trump. I'm like, okay. Where's Trump? Where's Trump Where's his black platform? And then 5% said vote for Biden, and then like the rest, I think it was like 10 or 15% said vote for
Yeah, but I
RFK.
mean 70% is either saying vote for myself or vote for Trump.
And
So
the
that
thing is, niggas is coming up with all types of narrative. Somebody commented on my shit and said Trump said he was gonna give black people $500,000. I said, show me. Nobody showed me.
when
I
did
said,
he do it? Don't
I,
fuck what you gonna say. What you gonna do?
I,
Why ain't do it before?
I pulled up RFK platform. I said, listen, y'all, I'm not supporting RFK. He's the only person outside of Cornel West. I said he's the only, but Cornel West don't got a shot. But RFK is the only out of these three white men. He's the only person that has an actual agenda for black people. Whether y'all agree with who RFK is or not, he has an agenda. He got a 10-point agenda for black people.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is so delusional and caught up in the Trump facade. Niggas is saying RFK not doing no, he doing all lives matter. I said every policy that you like about Trump is all lives matter. It's for America first.
You said it's just niggas is they're either liars or the imbeciles, because when you say, all right, 35% say vote for myself, the same exact amount say vote for Trump. Trump was in there. He didn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to deal with your, he said, dog, he was in there for 4 years. Forget any type of racism, forget any type of stoking the flames and all this. What has he done?
Right.
He was in there. He did nothing.
Right.
He gave relief money during a pandemic that should have came earlier, that should have been more money, and now you slobbing them 4 or 5 years later because of that. That's all he ever did. He did nothing for black people.
That's a fact, bro.
Man, he's 80. Biden is 80. These niggas is gonna die in office. When are we gonna stop voting in 80-year-old politicians? They're gonna die in office for real. And we're gonna have to deal with whoever the vice president is, because whoever this president is, they're dead. They're dead in office.
Well, what I think was gonna happen, Trump might run and he probably use Tim Scott. He ain't gonna use Larry Elder. He probably use Tim Scott as his running mate.
That sounds about right.
I can see that. I can see that as his running mate, but that might, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just on the tip now when it comes down to that presidential election. Like, man, I just want to get this shit over with, because I already know they about to make this. This is the most important election of your lifetime. Like, I said this about the last.
They say it every year. Every year. We just don't remember back when Clinton was going against Bush and they were saying it. Yeah. You know what I mean? We just don't remember when Reagan, I mean, not Reagan, well, Reagan, whoever, but I can't remember who he ran against. But we can't remember when Nixon ran against Kennedy. Like, every election is the most important election of your life, because that's what they're going to say. That's what always happens. And at the end of the day, whoever gets in there, they're going to have these backdoor deals, and they're going to be on some bullshit.
And that's what I'm saying.
What happened.
Like, I try to tell people with this politics shit, man, like, I don't expect nobody to do anything politically for black people unless black people move them to do it themselves. People think that people are going to come in with this agenda for black people, and it's like, why do you think a devil is going to come up with an agenda for black people without a black person or black people wrinkling their feathers and collars doing something? Like, y'all don't, niggas just think
just going to start doing the right thing?
Yeah, like,
come on, you got to be for real.
The thing that kills me is that when you start talking about the advocacy component, you know, that's my thing, right? Like, it's like, if nobody's advocating for these things and these initiatives, they're not going to actually meet to fruition. If you have people who are complaining about it, that doesn't mean that they're advocating for it. It's levels to this shit.
Correct.
A lot of people don't understand the levels between advocacy and complaining. And that's where we're in a dilemma, because you have these various different online groups. Let's take the Hebrew Israelites, for example, and the Moors, because these are the two groups that I'll be like, what are y'all doing? These niggas complain about everything being wrong, or sometimes being a sovereign citizen or being a citizen of Israel or some type of bullshit, right? And then when you look at it, it's like, okay, You work at Jersey Mike's. You work at Pep Boys. What are you talking about, nigga? Like, stop playing these games with people and going out here on these days saying that, oh, you're free, this, that, and the third. Stop saying that you're a sovereign citizen. That's an oxymoron. Stop saying that you should be a citizen of Israel and you don't even speak a lick of Hebrew. This shit is getting out of hand, but you got them type of groups. Then you got the and I gotta go in on these groups today, man, because these niggas be killing me. Then you got the Pan-African groups that saying shit like, oh, well, we need to go back to Africa. You can't even move off of your block. Stop saying we need to go somewhere. You don't even have enough money to move across the street or to a better neighborhood. Then you got these people. Is a new segment of people out there. I'm telling you about these people now. We call them the hashtag warriors. I'm not really gonna get them too much shine, but the hashtag warriors, they're a group of individuals. They have some of the similar beliefs that I have, but what the difference between me and them is that some of them have no advocacy in their shit. So you know how Pan-Africanism has been mainstreamed, whereas though Pan-Africanism has now been into the political sector. Pan-Africanism, you can arguably say, has moved the furthest politically out of all of the quote-unquote revolutionary situations, right? Mm-hmm. Now the hashtag groups, they were created somewhat to go fight for reparations, if you will, but then niggas start focusing on other shit, deportations and all this extra goofy shit. So what I'm saying is, you got a segment of people whereas though now, let's say if somebody's going to go advocate for something, they're gonna say niggas is grifting. They got this thing. They don't understand civics, and then you got some niggas that's saying illogical information. So we have a new bullshit segment into this little quote unquote conscious community. I'm just throwing all this out there because you gotta put this information out there to force you, if you will.
Yeah, you do have to.
Because it's a lot of people that's gonna come and disrupt during this election that's coming up in 2024, and people gonna be like, well, who is these people? The Hebrew Israelites, how they just fought the Palestinians at the joint. That's a disruptor. Niggas don't know that the Hebrew Israelites is the same ones who killed MLK mom. Came in the church and blew her down.
Talking to him.
So we gotta start paying it. We gotta pay attention to. It's crazy how you go from Joe Smith to this, but this is perfect though.
No, this is good. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's really what we do.
Light, get heavy. It'd be in a blink of an eye. We can get heavy. We can get light. We can get light. We can get heavy. That's what we do.
But people gotta understand like what's really at play right here, because they're gonna use the face of black issues and they're gonna use it to demonize whatever it is folks is trying to do. Kyrie Irving was saying that he didn't want to get the jab. They made it into something else, and they wound up successfully demonizing it. This nigga had to apologize for some shit that he believed in. He never did get the jab. But the point I'm trying to make is 24, this election coming up, niggas is trying to demonize Beans. Niggas gonna try to demonize Ice Cube again. Niggas are gonna try to demonize Kanye again. I see people that's regular Democrats that was voting for Biden. They're coming out now saying they're not voting for Biden because Biden is letting genocide go on in Palestine. But those very same people won't not vote for Biden, even though genocide is happening to Black Americans right here in America. So we at a point now where as though it's cool, you feel me, the shit, you know what I'm saying, that be going on or whatever the case may be, but when the real shit hit the fan, people really gotta wake up. They even took the terminology woke from Black people. Black motherfuckers don't even like saying woke no more because white people hijacked the word.
Yeah, woke. The term woke is a crazy term. I mean, everything you saying is, you're very eloquent. You know what I mean? You speak it and you really put it out there. I guess that's because you care about it. I guess you may probably care about the people more than me, to be honest.
Nah, you care about the people.
No, this is why I say this, because you say it, but it's obvious. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sometimes things might go over somebody's head. That's cool. But as you mentioned, people who literally voted, whatever, they was talking about some dude that's running from Minnesota right now. I don't know what he is, congressman, whatever, Dean something. He's in Minnesota. He's about to run for the for try and get the Democratic nomination for the presidency. And like you said, all right, okay, I voted for Biden, but now I'm not messing with Biden because of this. But
Right.
as you said, in the meantime, black people have been still dealing with these things for ever, our whole time in America. So
Right.
it's a walking contradiction for sure, but they don't care.
Mm-mm.
So it's like every day it's harder for me to even try to make people care. Like I love the way your passion is great. Sometimes I have to speak to you because you charge me up, but it's obvious. You know what I mean? It's obvious. Yeah, like you said, they jumped down Cube. Cube didn't say Cube ain't hop on either side of the fence.
Right.
Cube just said, "Who cares about black people?"
And shout out to Q right now because he got the lawsuit against the NBA going on.
As he should, because I could believe they blocking their shine. Big three, like we started the league. Cube literally just said, "Who care about blacks?
Right.
Show me something. Show both of y'all. Show me something.
Right.
Not just I'm going to give you my vote because I'm a Democrat, or you're a Democrat, or I'm going to give you my vote because we want something new. Trump, fuck both of y'all. Show me something." And that's what it is. And too many black people are against things that Ice Cube thought of. He's been thinking. Some people get old and they start thinking old people, but he still got a young mind and he just
Q
thinks.
was with Khalid Muhammad, man.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. But nah, man, it's like, yeah, but you know it is what it is. Shit gonna change, shit not gonna change. But I feel like it's definitely gonna be changing and more people definitely gonna be seeing what's going on.
I think so. As you keep speaking your mind, I'll help you out as best I can to speak my shit. But wake niggas up. If they do, then because things is always right in front of your face. Things is literally always right in front of your face. Think independently. When I say independently, I mean just don't think of this whole two-party system all the time. Like
right.
when they say, like you had mentioned, Cornel West, like he don't have a chance. Why don't he have a chance? Oh, because he's not a Democrat or he's not a Republican. He's not getting that. Once you
He don't got the money.
it all, yeah.
Independent, he got the money.
Yeah. Well, he got the money because his family, like we was talking about ethnicities before, and his dad was well, not his dad, his grandfather was a bootlegger, and he didn't care because he was a bootlegger.
Grandpa, great grandpa was like a bootlegger.
Yeah, he was doing his illegal shit, selling his illegal whiskey so that he could support his family, make his family millionaire.
Hey, I don't know if that's my hold on. Hey, I don't know if that's my internet or that's your.
I see me,
Is
but
that,
I see you, Paul.
Hey, is that my internet or is that your internet?
That might be. Don't say. I see you now. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was definitely weird, but like you said, RFK Jr. They family made money from doing illegal shit. That's why I said black people are the realest Americans because they believe in the fake American dream.
Right.
They're from Irish ancestry. Oh man, we cut off. All right, I'm gonna keep talking till my cuz come back. But look, as y'all know, Kennedy's Irish ancestry, bootlegging. They did everything, all the illegal stuff. You know, during Prohibition, that's how Granddaddy Kennedy made the most of their family's money. At that point, it was off and running. Once you got the money, then you can make everything else legal. You can have your sons run for president. You can have your grandsons run for president. You can donate to the Special Olympics. You can do all of these things because you have illegal money. Once you have illegal money, the money is there. Nobody cares about if it's legal, if it's illegal anymore. You have the money. Do what you want to do with the money. Kennedy, whatever the fuck, I can't remember his name. All these Kennedys. But Granddaddy Kennedy was into the bullshit. He was into selling illegal whiskey. He did what he had to do, got his family the bread, set them straight, and now that's the American dream. That's the real American dream. Not no, just get up every day, pray, work hard. No, do what you have to do. Jay-Z is the American dream. That's the real American dream. That's what the Kennedys did. And like you said, he's running independent, even though he was a Democrat.
Yeah, right.
Now he's running independent because he knew he wouldn't win the Democrat nomination, but he's running independent. He has that money backing him. That's man. That shit started from illegal money. Now it is what it is. Who cares? The money is there. The money is there. The money is there.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wanna it's getting a little late. I do just want to close on one of these last topics, man. I don't know if you was able to see the fight over the weekend, the Francis Ngannou fight, and
yeah.
Fury. What you thought of that shit, man?
Well, these fights, man. For one, at least these was a fight between real fighters.
Yeah.
Like when the YouTube brothers, I forget. Like, that's super bullshit, and I hate that. I hate that people actually watch those. I legitimately do. As a fan of the sport, I know you be in the gym, you do your thing. You know, for years we watch boxing, and I can get with the MMA. Personally, I like boxing more, but I respect MMA fighters.
Right.
I do believe that Fat Man Scoop took him lightly. I don't believe he trained as hard as he would if he was going against another professional. But he got caught.
He got caught with one. That's it.
Yeah,
he didn't lose though.
Nah, he didn't lose the fight. He got caught and he went down and he was able to get back up. I wish Wilder would have been able to hit him with one of them Jones rush, during theirs, but he was training for real with Wilder. Athletics, physical combat athletics, whether it's mixed martial arts, boxing, it's damn near the WWE now. Like for real. You can't tell what's real, what's fake. That's why I love when real boxers go head to head against each other. He got caught, but I just don't even like to see those types of things. Like, why the fuck is you even fight him? You know what I mean? Like they're not in the same. You're not going to step into the octagon with him,
right? No, he's not going to step into the octagon with Bull.
Nah, because he would get choked out, and it wouldn't be because with boxing you can throw a couple jabs, throw some fake Jones, keep him at arm's length, whatever. When you in that octagon, is pretty much if I get you, I'm choking you, you're done.
No, that's a fact. It was a good fight. I said Fury won 6, maybe 7 rounds.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But a lot of people, they was on some black-white shit. I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, this is
not in this case. Not in this case. That was one of the hardest. When he beat Wilder the first time, that was his black loss. I feel like I expect. I'm like, come on, black man, come on. But
I knew Wilder wasn't gonna beat him. Though. I ain't gonna care.
First time, shit, damn.
The first time I was a little, but I'm like, I ain't gonna holler after that, he was destroying that motherfucker.
Wilder. That's why I was like, this is sad. You know what I mean? Like, that was bad to see. But in this situation, I'm not even gonna put it on no black white. I'm gonna just put it on some bullshit ass Ali versus Bruce Lee or whatever they used to try to do on a Howard Cosell show just to sell some tickets. Because I don't even think it's. I mean, he caught him. He definitely caught Fury,
bro. It was. I ain't gonna lie to the back of the head, sneaky, but ain't gonna man. But it was a good punch because Fury was just throwing him. Every time he was throwing, he was off balance. I'm like, what are you doing? It was like he wasn't boxing. He was fighting.
Yeah, he wasn't. And I don't even want to say that Fury got turned into a fighter. I think Fury was just going through the motions. Going through it, and
like he was supposed to let Ngannou like come at him and just whoop 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 whoop. He was supposed to hit him with
but nobody would have. You wouldn't be able to keep doing this if boxers keep destroying MMA fighters at boxing, even though that's what they do. They box.
That's why I don't like heavyweight fights sometimes because heavyweight fights it could be a punch.
Yeah,
you could be ass and like Andy Ruiz with Anthony Johnson. It could be a punch, and it could just be like, damn, you really got a puncher's chance at the heavyweights. And like welterweight and middleweight, you have to be skilled. Especially like Canelo or something like that. That motherfucker really a problem when he start punching. But
Canelo on the road, I dig it though.
You really gotta be like skilled because like just take Tank for example, or even Devin Haney. None of the UFC guys can deal with them, man, because they're not going to be able to touch them.
No, and that's why they would never set up an event with a UFC guy. But because that's why they set it up with Fury, because Fury did everything. He didn't fuck everybody up. Literally, he is nothing. He done. They wasn't going to let him.
They gotta fight Usyk now.
His career is solidified, though.
Yeah, his career is solidified.
Like he's super solidified. He didn't spend how long now? Damn near a decade.
Right.
Near the top of the, near the top of the division. He's solidified. He's a solidified Hall of Famer. He's solidified in what he do. So at this point, you do these attractions. You do this. Let's get everybody involved.
He got 40 M's for that fight.
And I understand why he took it. Yeah, he got hit with a shot. I get hit with a shot too for 40 M's. And he ain't have to train for real. He ain't have to really get into, you know what I mean? They ain't really have to get into that mold. He just had to show up maybe, let's say a month. Let's say he took a month, right? I don't even think he did that, but let's just say he took a month to get himself ready, and then he went at it. 40 M's for that?
Shit, I wish I could do something like that. Look, you know who need that 40 M's? Joe Smith.
Joe Smith needs $40 right now.
Yeah.
How much the OnlyFans cost? Because I might.
They said when you got drafted in 1994, they said it's 1994. That's how much it cost, man. That nigga was in the crib punching air, man. No bad.
No, he was steamed up. He was steamed up.
Hey, look, man, we gotta do one of these drugs again, man. I did the solo last time, but I don't like doing the solo. I
appreciate you doing the solo, John, man. You definitely held it down. It was a good John. Look, we gonna wrap. We going. It's only Monday. Let's link another day this week. But you let me know.
We definitely gotta get another day in this week, man. We gonna get the promo on the day before and all that too, man. Yeah. A lot of people was hitting me up. They're like, "Yo, you and your cousin, man. Y'all Jones was funny as hell. Y'all gotta come back. I like y'all down." I'm like, all right, shit, no more.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Anybody that's tapping in, and we bring motherfuckers on this thing too. Let them do their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Voices in here, some other opinions, positive, not positive or negative, but if you agree, if you disagree, you know what I mean? If you want to argue to the moon, whatever. But that's what we doing it, man. We just doing it for the culture. That's all it is.
For sure, man. But nah, we gonna get up out of here. Shout out to my guy Fly McFly, man. That's a good boy, man. I met him out when I was doing some reparation shit, man. So shout out to Cuz. We gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? New episode coming Monday this week, and we gonna keep it pushing, man. Peace.
Peace. Love you, man.
All right, man. Peace, late.